He is trapped in a silence he asked for, but now it has turned into a prison. He can't stop thinking about you since you left. Every day is an agonizing repetition. He wakes up, goes to work, tries to pretend everything is okay, but the memory of you won't let him be. While you sleep, he is awake, battling thoughts he can't control. He feels a desperate need to reconnect, but his pride holds him back. He said he needed space. Do you think that's true? It's not. He needs courage. Courage to face what he feels. He's never had to deal with someone who impacted him this much. You emotionally stripped him bare and he wasn't prepared for that. And you know this because at some point you felt that intense connection too. Remember how he looked at you? There was something more there, something that wasn't just physical. He would get lost when you were together, but as soon as the door closed, fear took over again. This person hides his insecurities, his weaknesses. While you think he's living his life, he's just going through empty gestures. He's gone out with other people, laughed and made friends, but all that facade crumbles when he's alone. He feels guilty for not being able to move on. He's the kind of guy who feels bad imagining you with someone else, yet he still does nothing to fix the mistake he made. He hasn't messaged you, but he's looked at your photos. He's tried to find the right words, but each one that came to mind felt like a joke. He's written and deleted so many messages he can't count them anymore. He doesn't know how to explain that you were the best thing that ever happened in his life, and now it's all a mess because of his own indecision. Meanwhile, you continue your life, but somewhere in the back of your mind, you still hope. You hope for a message, a sign, and that's where the truth lies, more painful. He knows he is losing you, but silence is trapping him. He wishes to chase after you, but the uncertainty of how you feel is what's holding him back. He is scared, that much is clear. He doesn't want you to say that you've moved on, that you've found someone who had the courage to do what he couldn't. You've noticed this, right? You're not imagining things. He misses you, but he can't find the right words. The brutal truth is, he loves you and doesn't know how to handle it. You're at a crossroads. With time passing, life keeps going on. He is there, caught between wanting and not knowing how to act. And you are frozen in a cycle of hopes and insecurities. Both of you know that you have to take some action, but fear keeps you stuck where you are. And the truth still lingers in the air, unresolved. He knows he made a mistake by not valuing what he had. And you already knew that. This person is trapped in a silence that he created himself. Since you left, he has been focused on routine, but the truth is that in the darkest hours of the night, he can't escape from you. He suddenly wakes up, and the first thing he does is check your social media profile, as if that could ease the feeling of loss. And he hates that you have that power over him. While you sleep, this person is there, reliving all of your memories together. He feels that his life has become an echo of what it once was. He said he needed space, but the reality is, he just doesn't know how to deal with the intensity of what he feels. He is being cowardly. He hides behind words that don't hold weight. You know this because you felt it when he pulled away when communication lessened. You sensed that there was something deeper there, a connection he wasn't ready to explore. And you're not imagining it. The instinct you had was real. The brutal truth is that he misses you every second as he tries to move on. Stuffing himself into new relationships or distractions, the only thing that really occupies his thoughts is you. He would like to assume that it was a mistake to let you go, but his vulnerability prevents him from being honest. He hides this, but the reality is that you were the only one who truly understood him. Meanwhile, you continue with your life, moving on, but with a part of you still wondering if he thinks about you, and the answer is yes. But you know that doesn't change what happened. You notice the discord in his life, the way he struggles to appear happy while the sadness is almost palpable. And his life, it's a facade. He dances between wanting to forget and the longing that won't let him live. The silence he so desired has turned into his prison. He can't open up, can't say that he misses you. Meanwhile, he knows that time is passing, and the chance for a reunion is fading. What could have been has become a weight he carries. He is trapped in a silence he wished for himself, and now it has become his own prison. At this moment, he thinks of you. He can't help it. It's like an involuntary reflex. Every time he comes across an empty corner of the house, the first image that floods his mind is you. And in the meantime, he pretends that everything is fine. He's there, at a party, surrounded by laughter and voices, but the truth is his mind is far away. It's with you. While you sleep, this person is awake, reminiscing about moments that should have been happy but have become a reflection of what they could have been. He has opened his messages about 10 times before deciding not to send anything. He said he needed space, but what he really needs is an emergency exit from this silent prison he has constructed. And you know this because you've already noticed the little things. You caught the hesitation in his voice. You felt it when he avoided you, his gaze as if afraid that the truth would become clear. You are not imagining this. He is struggling with what he feels for you. The brutal truth is that he misses you in a way he's never admitted. He tries to distract himself with other people, but they are merely shadows of what you two shared. No one compares to you. He can go out, laugh, flirt, but the memories of the two of you together haunt him like a ghost. Meanwhile, you are there, living your life, trying to move on, but a part of you still wonders what really happened. He has imagined a future by your side, yes, the very one he said he wasn't ready for. The idea of a life with you is what throws him off balance. He envisions waking up next to you, making plans, embarking on adventures together. But the truth is, he is afraid to take that step. You notice that the silence between you is suffocating. The lack of answers, of clarity, is a constant weight on your shoulders. He knows he should have spoken up, but pride has silenced him. At night, he picks up his phone and scrolls through your pictures, your videos, smiling to himself at the memories, and then feeling a sharp pain in his chest. And he asks himself, what have I done? He hasn't reached out because the thought of being rejected terrifies him. He knows he was wrong, that he underestimated your connection, and it consumes him. The truth is that this silence is more than just a pause. It's a black hole that sucks away all hope. He knows you deserve more than this cold, distant treatment. Meanwhile, you continue grappling with the echoes of this relationship. You also have your moments of loneliness. You wonder if he still thinks of you like before. The answer is yes. He is trapped in a cycle of regret and desire, but he lacks the courage to do something about it. That's how he is, a prisoner of silence. In a spiral of thoughts, he also finds himself surprised by you in his mind. You have become the benchmark against which he measures everything. Everything and everyone. The truth is that he's already imagined you in his life, but fear speaks louder. Deep down, you've known this all along. He is immersed in silence, and believe me, that silence he longed for has turned into a prison since you left. He lives in a repeated cycle, waking up not knowing how to cope with the absence you've left in his life. He distracts himself, but the truth is he has no idea how to fill the void you created. While you sleep, that person is connecting the dots between his memories and the decisions he made. He remembers the way you used to look at him, how your words felt like an embrace. Yet at the same time he says he doesn't miss you and that he needed space. It's all a lie. What he truly needed was the courage to confront what he has inside. He got lost in his own contradictions. He went out, tried to live as if everything was normal, but he can't shake off the memories. You know this because you've noticed how he reacts when someone mentions your name or when anything about you two comes up. He freezes, as if something has passed through him. The truth is he hasn't been able to move on. If he were at peace, he wouldn't be checking your social media at 3 a.m. It's not just curiosity, it's desperation disguised. He is trying to find a way to quiet that pain, but the more he searches, the deeper the hole becomes. He misses you, and it's not a fleeting absence that fades with time, it's a black hole. Do you remember that time you challenged him to be better? He's never forgotten. That person knows you saw him like no one else ever did, and that terrifies him. He fears that you have forgotten about him while he cannot forget you. Meanwhile, you are trying to move on. You fill your days pretending that everything is fine, but there's always a lonely moment when the longing hits hard. And have you ever felt this way? That tightness in your chest when you realize that he's still out there somewhere, battling his own demons. Now, the brutal truth, he's trapped in fear. The fear of opening up, of failing again, of being rejected. He wants you back, but he doesn't know how. He lives in what if and how. What if you still care? What if you still think of him? What if there's still a chance? But he does nothing because uncertainty is more comfortable than the pain of rejection. You notice this and, at the same time, feel a pang. You're not imagining it. It's not paranoia, it's real. He truly still feels something for you, but his pride is stronger. He prefers to stay in his bubble of silence rather than risk confronting the reality that you may not be waiting for him. And in the meantime, you wonder how everything got to this point. The connection that you had. What happened? He thought he was ready for something deeper, but fled when he realized how real it could be. Now he finds himself stuck in his own thoughts while you live your life and have probably moved on. He's in a maze, determined to stay there because stepping out is too painful. Meanwhile, you have the world at your feet, and he's just watching everything from afar. He doesn't know how to start. He doesn't know if you would still care. He doesn't know if you would give a chance to someone who hurt you, even if it wasn't intentional. But the truth is, he can't keep pretending that he doesn't care. Time doesn't stop, and he knows that opportunities fall like autumn leaves, one by one, until there's nothing left. You already knew this. The question remains whether he will have the courage to break the silence that has become a prison. He is trapped in the silence he wished for. While you sleep peacefully, he is awake. Alone in the dark, his mind is racing, full of thoughts of you. He always says he needs time, but what he really needs is courage. Courage to face the truth. He misses you, but he refuses to admit it. He says he's fine, but that's a lie. In reality, he's with other people going out trying to distract himself. But when night falls and the noise of the world lessens, loneliness becomes a prison. Your name echoes in his mind, and he can't escape. You feel it, don't you? You notice his absence in the little things, the lack of messages, the coldness of the passing days. You're not imagining it, it's real. He's battling his own feelings, trying to convince himself that you're not important. But the truth is, you occupy every space in his life. He's already said he wasn't ready, but you know that's not true. What he really fears is being vulnerable, being honest about what he feels. He's scared by the depth of the connection between you two. It's something he can't understand, and because of that, he prefers to pull away. Meanwhile, you watch. You see how hard he tries to move on, but it's all an act. He sees you smiling in photos and feels a pang in his chest. He wishes he could be the reason for your smile, but he feels powerless. He's daydreamed about having you back in his life. Every day he imagines a scenario where you two are together again, but then reality pulls him down. The fear of rejection makes him hide behind a wall. He's trapped in his own insecurities. He thinks he's not good enough, that he may never be what you need. And you? You keep waiting for something, for a gesture, for a sign that he still cares. You miss him, and the uncertainty grows inside you. Deep down, he knows he needs to do something. He's already written messages that he never sent. Hey, how are you? Feels so empty now. He regrets the silence he's created, but he doesn't know how to break it. Pride keeps him there, stuck. Meanwhile, you go on with your life. You wake up, go to work, try not to think about him, but you can't help it. And this internal struggle is the same one he faces. No one else can fill the spaces he left behind. You know he still thinks about you, but that doesn't change your situation. He feels the time slipping through his fingers too. The truth is, he knows he made a mistake. He's not oblivious to your feelings. He realizes that this rare connection doesn't come around twice. And that eats away at him inside. As the days go by, you find yourself wondering, does he still think about me? And the answer is yes, but that doesn't make a difference. You're stuck in waiting, and he's trapped in fear. A vicious cycle that keeps going with no end in sight. And you already knew that.